Hello everyone, welcome to the daily analysis video. So again, as we discussed yesterday, so in that video we discussed that especially like because we are having Nifty expiry, so we discussed the level that is above. We have like 24,845 as the resistance, and going below we have a support at around 700. So but like I also mentioned that so this was the 150 range, and still like it did not even cross 800, but above 24,845 gave a very like nice resistance, and it worked perfectly. And the analysis, in the analysis also we discussed that FIs and PropTechs, the big guys were having both the side writing positions, and so market would be consolidating, and it worked out perfectly fine today. But yes, so now also many people would say that in such a narrow range market it's not good for option buyers, but still you saw that like today even in option buying as well, so we did a pretty good job there as well. So if you go and open it, so you will notice here that is in the position, so 24,000 like 900, which was the one we were buying the puts. So that is giving like a profit of 1,62,000. So the point is that like yes, I discussed that even in a narrow range market it's best for the option buyers, so you can scalp. And not only that, what you can do is like even if market goes against you, so you can average out, and still if it goes a lot against you, like it crosses, suppose it crosses this level or something, so then you can even like close it at a minimal loss, so because market remains in a narrow range. So anyways, I discussed that idea earlier as well, and now let's talk about what we are expecting next. So and also the logic behind the today's trade. So for today's trade, so let's come one by one. So in the morning, like I also mentioned in the group as well, that it might be a boring day and like good for straddlers, and you saw that like 24,800 straddle guys made a huge profit. So and also like I mentioned that, or scalping. So then after that, like I saw an opportunity, that is some put buyers were active. 24,900 P bought at 116 and closed at 130. And then 24,900 P bought at 100 and closed at 117. And then after this, like there was a spike, and just before the spike I took. So the very first thing is that in the morning taking these two trades, like it gave a nice profit, and I posted it. And I also said that I will be now taking like things like slowly, because just in the morning I got a nice profit, and even like I took it slowly, and still like I am having like a more 52,000 extra profit, like going slowly. Okay, so now you understand that like that was a good idea to go slow. And yeah, so what happens is, because if you are going like again heavily trading, so what happens is your profit might get wiped out. So anyways, the point being here is that like I got the signal on the call side, that is there must be a spike, but I went with put writing. So 90 at 92, 24,009, so 24,900. See, I am shorting deep in the money. Okay, not very deep, but just like it was at 800, so I shorted 24,900. So in the money I shorted at 92 and closed it at 73, and that's the only time when put side prices like decreased. And if you notice down the time, so 11:31, now go and check just before the spike. So this is 11:35, so this is 11:32, 11:35, this candle, this red candle, small red candle. So just here we took it, and then the sharp up move came and gave us a nice exit. Okay, and just after that here we shorted calls again, and market started falling. So everything today like went perfectly fine. And just look at here, after that like shorted calls 12:23. So 12:23 was here, so 12:10, sorry, not here. So this is 12:25. so this is the candle 12:22 to 12:25. so this is where again we shorted calls, and then market fell. So yeah, so that worked out. And again we bought puts as well. 24,900 P bought at 92 and closed at 97. And if I wouldn't have closed this, it went more than 100, but anyways again no regret. So after closing also I said that like Nifty can dip again. So I was carrying my call writing position. So even if Nifty dips, I'm going to get profit from the call writing. So I did not further buy puts, but I did say that Nifty again will give a dip, and 24,900p again bought at 88, closed at again 93. And yeah, and finally like the call side, the like 24,800C that I shorted at 36, so that I finally closed it at 10. Now you can see that after even I closed it, it went to 5 or 6, but finally it's closing at 11. So that's why I saw some signals, that is I did not get the confidence to like keep that. So I felt that like closing at 10 is a good idea, because you see that at the end some abrupt like moves are coming in on Fin Nifty day, tomorrow, yesterday on Bank Nifty. So the last the 3 p.m. moves are very abrupt. I mean, they're not logical these days, that I would say. So anyways, now also coming down to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also we discussed 51,073, and you see exactly that level worked out perfectly. So I have discussed the levels several times, so you should plot them on the charts. That will, I hope that will help you a lot during the intraday. And even here as well, during the intraday, I posted the money flow AI score, and I also said that like why I am expecting like narrow range market. So I said that both the side writers are there. So if my live analysis, if my yesterday's analysis did help you, so please don't forget to put a like and share it among the other traders who need such similar help. And yes, now talking about if you need such analysis during the live market hours, you can be a part of the derivatives indicator group, where you get access to the money flow indicators, and and also like the Telegram channel, a complimentary access to the Telegram channel, where I share my trades and my analysis and everything. So during the live market hours, and also don't forget to check out the coupon code that is in the comment section if you want to like be a member. And now let's go forward with the EOD analysis. So EOD analysis is suggesting that in the futures if you look at here, that is not much activity on the futures by the PropDex or the FIs. Some PropDex have made short positions, but if you look at here, some PropDex also made long positions yesterday as well as today. So futures activity we won't is not giving us a direct what I would say direct a nice direction or nice interpretation. So talking about option chain, if you look at here, that is all positions are getting closed, so you won't understand here. So let's look at the overall data. So overall data is suggesting that FIIs are put buyers and call buyers, so they are buyers overall. But as I said, like they have bought puts to cover to hedge their futures long positions. And so mostly like they have put writing positions and a very few call writing positions, but call buying positions is also there for them. And talking about here, that is PropDex, they have like this is they put writing positions and they are put writers, and they are call writers as well. So they are call writers as well as put writers. And FIIs are, I would consider FIIs to be put writers and call buyers. So okay, so that's the overall thing. And also let me tell you something, that is tomorrow fresh positions are going to come, and we also have to like give importance to the fresh positions as well, because this amount of position is not very good for making a concrete conclusion that like that we made yesterday or on Monday's analysis. So that was a very solid conclusion that we can make with that data. But since data here is small, so we cannot make a very great very solid or concrete conclusion. So for that, like we need further data. But for now, whatever the data points are, it's suggesting that market still can go flat to bullish, okay, until unless we see that suddenly huge short position starts building up tomorrow. Okay, so until unless that happens, so the view would be like in a range bound or slightly bullish. Okay, so that's it for this video. If my analysis are helping you, if my levels are helping you, if my live analysis are helping you, don't forget to put a like. And if you want to be a member, do check out the coupon code in the comment section. And thanks for watching, and keep learning and trade safely. See you in the next one.